This is your coach, intuitive, and numerologist, Caronda, ready to present a short summary about the 4 core numbers when it comes to your numerology chart. But when it comes to astrology, there are what is known as a big 6, right? When it comes to learning your placements, and the big 6 in terms of astrology are your sun sign, your moon, your rising, your Mercury, your Venus, and your Mars placements. So what makes these big 6? Often when people ask you, what's your sign or what's your zodiac, they're really asking you, what is your sun position? What position was the sun at when you were born? Which is really what our ego is about. It's our driving force. It's usually what we come to know ourselves as. But there are 11 other, or actually 12 plus the other 12 houses and whatnot, but there are 23 other placements when it comes to your astrology. So sometimes you may not resonate with your sun position and not really know why, and it's because there are other placements or elements that take up your full astrology that resonate more depending on where they are. So, and also what we're talking about, such as the moon placement is about your emotions and how you process things. The ascending sign is about your general outlook on the world. Mercury is about communication and how you express yourself. Your Venus placement has to deal with love and material and money matters. And lastly, your Mars is about aggression and anger and how you pretty much present yourself when you're faced with a challenge. I know for myself, my Mars is in Leo, so I get pretty loud when I get upset, okay? But this is about numerology. The big 4 when it comes to your numerology are your life path number, your soul urge number, your personality, and your destiny number. Now, these numbers are known by other names as well. Your life path is also called your life lesson. The soul urge is known as your heart's desires number. Personality is sometimes looked at as your outer personality number, and the destiny number is also called the expression number. So these names are used interchangeably depending on what numerology, website or chart or practice you are looking at. The numerology that I am trained in and use is Pythagorean numerology. It's also been called modern day numerology. And on my board, 0, I have the Pythagorean Key. The Pythagorean Key is essentially the letters and their number correspondence laid out for you. So you start off with the A. Now A is 1. It's very simple, I swear. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and then we move all the way down to Z, making that the number 26. In terms of numerology, we always reduce our double digits down to a single digit unless we are looking at what is known as the master or power numbers. Now, the master numbers are 11, 22, 33, and 44. those numbers do not get reduced unless you are calculating something specific, such as your pentacles or challenge numbers. There are other numbers to mention when it comes to your numerology chart, such as your maturity number, which is the number that goes into full effect once you reach your midlife age, which is usually somewhere around the late 30s, mid 40s. Depends on, your actual birth date. And your birthday number, which is the date you were born, is also very important to know, along with karmic numbers and growth numbers, your personal year and month, which all can be calculated and found out by yourself or professional numerologists such as myself. Now back to the discussion at hand. What are, or how do we figure out what our 4 core numbers are? The big one is your life path number, which I'm going to write down as I discuss it here. Now, your life path is about really what you must learn. I'll write that down. What you must learn. Okay. That's what your life path is about. It's about what you need to learn. It's also where we look at when it comes to your career choices, and how we calculate your life path number is by this simple equation, which I have written down before, and you can also follow my how to find your life path number video on the channel. But essentially, you get your birth year, your full 4-digit birth year. So if you're born in 1952, you would add 1 plus 9 plus 5 plus 2, and you should then get a single or double digit number, depending on what your birth year is. If you got a double digit number, such as a master number, 11, 22, 33, or 44, that does not get reduced, and we'll leave it as is. Once you figure that number out right, because in math, whatever's in the parentheses we do first. Once you reduce the birth year down to a single digit, we add that to your single or double digit birth month and your single or double digit birthday, and that is how we get your life path number, also called your life lesson number. All right, so that is the number one number you should know when it comes to your numerology chart. Number 2, things can get a little bit tricky, but we're gonna work through it. All right. We got your personality number. Now, your personality number is what you already are. It is I'm sorry, that's not your personality number. No, your personality is how other people see you. It's how your outer appearance is. It's also a number that we look at to figure out, possibly your formal or informal wear, how you dress, what looks good on you, that is all established by looking at your personality number. And that is found by adding up the sum of all the consonants of your full name at birth. Okay? So your personality is all the consonants of your full name at birth. What do I mean? If your name was Tom, Mark, Lee, I don't know. If your name was Tom, Mark, Lee, we would then reference our Pythagorean key over here and find the consonants in our full name at birth, which for Tom here would be these letters. Then we find their correspondence according to the Pythagorean key. So T would give us a 2, M is a 4, and then we keep going. Once we get all the consonants, we then add those numbers together to give us our single digit personality number. Moving on to your third core number in your numerology chart. That is your soul urge number. Which is also called your heart's desires number. Because your soul urge is what you already are. It is your natural talents. It's what you came in here already knowing. It's really, the heart or the key of who you are as a person. It might not necessarily be what others see or how you view the world, but it's, your soul, right? And how we figure out your soul number or your soul urge number is the sum of all the vowels from your full name at birth. So if we take Tom Mark Lee's name, if we take the name of Tom Mark Lee, we would find all the vowels in his name, reference our Pythagorean key, and note the vowels. 0 is 6, A is 1, 5 is E. We would then add those single digits up until we get a single or double digit number. Now, if we get a double digit number and it is an 11, 22, or 33, or 44, we do not reduce that, but any other double digit gets reduced down, which will give us our soul urge number. Now the fourth number out of our 4 core numbers is our destiny. Oh, also known as the expression number. Now, your destiny number is what you must do, all right? I feel this is even more important than your life's path sometimes, because we know our life's paths. That's what we already sort of have an idea of what our strengths are and what we want to express. But our destiny is really your life's mission. It's your goal. It's what's pushing you forward, right? Whenever we get off path, we have to look towards our destiny in order to get back on track. So, how we figure out our destiny number is really adding your personality number to your soul urge number. And that is what gets you your destiny number. But to put it all out there, your destiny number is the sum of all the letters from your full name at birth. All right. So that's how we figure out your destiny. So let me wipe this away. I'm gonna go over those 4 core numbers briefly here. Alright. Now they're not in any particular order, of course, but we like numbers. So the first number you should know is your life path number. And then let's just say your soul urge number. Then your personality. And then your destiny number. All right, so if you learned anything today, great, wonderful. If you need help making calculations, or you're not sure if you add things up correctly, you can always leave a comment below. We can figure it out together. Like the video for more content. And if you would like a full numerology chart reading from me, you can contact me through my website at mindover number.com. Thank you and enjoy your day.